This kind of silence is very powerful because it really stems from a place deep inside. Everyone that's sitting in this class and the Shakti and the energy that's transmitted through the silence can nurture everybody. In a sense, not only Stuart doing this to transmit Shakti, but every person who sits in this class is opening to a higher force in the universe, and something that flows through them can nurture other people in the class. And I think that's a very important thing to understand. We're all building systems inside that can enable us to truly transmit Shakti, that can enable us to maybe someday help another human being get a little closer to their spiritual enlightenment, to become a servant of God, a servant of spirit. And I say it all the time, it doesn't ever deny one anything else in life. Whatever your karma is, whatever you have to work out in this particular lifetime, it's going to come to you. If your karma is to make billions of dollars, you'll make billions of dollars, and that'll be your test. I remember, when I first went to Texas, I stayed with a guy there. It was a very wealthy family. They were a big insurance company family, and he put me up in his house. And I had dinner with them. I talked to them. I used to teach them the meditation, But one of the things that was missing was their inability to give up this social position they had in life, the position that money brings. And I remember when I went back to New York and I was talking with Rudy about what went on there, and I told him this. And he said, well, if he wants a spiritual life, he's going to have to get free of it. Now, getting free of something doesn't mean you walk away from it. It means inside yourself, you have it and you're detached from it. It doesn't have you. And it's very important to have things in life because they will test us all the time of whether or not they suck our energy out of us, or we can build a system inside that is strong enough to have these things and at the same time, not be trapped by them, not be sucked dry by them, to truly be able to live connected to a higher force of energy in the universe. I mean, we are born on the earth and we come here to learn something, not just to walk around pretending that we're a bunch of angels. We're here to learn whatever it is this crazy planet has to teach us. We have to learn it, and we have to learn how to get free of it. And how do you get free of what you don't experience? Can't. So nobody gets free of their karma by hiding out from their karma. You get free by embracing life, by the sacredness of life, by everything that life has to teach us. Everything that we're born on this planet to learn, period of whatever time we have that's given to us. Does anyone have a question? And to be honest with you, this is stuff I knew very little about before I met Rudy. I knew that, creating a god out of money would drive me crazy, even before I met Rudy. I knew that creating a god out of power and politics and all that stuff would send me right to the grave. But I didn't know how to get free of these things. And they always used to scare the shit out of me when I was younger. But when I learned from Rudy how to build chi, how to develop chakra below the navel, how to keep the heart open, how to live with a quiet mind, how to transform the human to the spiritual by drawing energy through the sex chakra and activating Kundalini. When I learned this technique, this craft that he taught, it all began to make sense, not in my head, but as a living experience. I mean, one of his favorite metaphors really is, I mean, you need garbage to create an organic garden. You need compost. Compost is garbage. Manure, creates an organic garden. Tension is human manure, but transforming it inside ourselves, understand, creates an organic garden inside us. It creates a oneness with higher energy in the universe. Does anyone have a question? I'm not saying this is easy to do, but what's easy? Easy is becoming a cow, grazing in a pasture, But as soon as we take steps into life, things get difficult. So it's amazing that Rudy passed on to us a way to get the training that we can deal with any aspect of life and transform it into a spiritual life. Does anyone have a question? And be happy. It's the key to all of this. Living with an open heart, living with love, living with compassion, living with joy, not succumbing to all the tension and pressure of life. Andy, it's really important to sit still in the class, to not scratch yourself, to not move. It disrupts the whole energy if you do that. So this, will go on another 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So try and sit still. If you have an itch, bring your attention below the navel. I promise you the itch will go away. You can detach yourself from an itch, from a pain, from a little bit of thirst, whatever it is. And then after the class, you can want to scratch and drink and do what you have to do while the class is going on. Any kind of inorganic movement disrupts the energy of the meditation. Does anyone else have a question you would like to ask? Okay. God bless you all. Thank you. I keep telling you this. You're probably sick and tired of hearing it. But your presence here is truly making it possible, for me to work so deep inside myself. It's opening up areas of wisdom, of knowledge that I never dreamt I could ever get to. So I'm very grateful to every single one of you. You all live in my heart. Whatever I can do to help you in your life, I'm willing to do. So bless you all. Thank you. And there'll be a meditation on Sunday. And, everybody's invited to come, same time, same Zoom, same television, telescreen monitor. But for God's sake, it works. So I can't complain about it. I really can't. I never thought this would ever work, and it works. The energy, the Shakti is transmitted, and I see a twinkle in everybody's eye, and that really is important. So there'll be a class on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Stuart. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.